And I'm live. I was just on a panel. Uh, a guy called Alex. There's a live stream. I was a guest on his panel, and I was doing some training while on the panel. And I feel like doing some more training, so I thought I'd go to my channel and do some more training. I'm gonna do some bicep curls. I've already done a few sets. I'm gonna do some more bicep curls. I did some hammer curls before. I'll do some more. Use this as a mirror. I got a special technique. I relax it, and then when I'm pulling it up, I relax my fingers, relax my hand, not complete, because then it will drop. But if you relax your hands, your fingers, your hand, your fingers, plural, your hand singular, your fingers, plural. But I relax it, and then as I start pulling it, I relax the arm, relax the fingers, and then when I start pulling it, I'll show you. Look at my fingers. As I start pulling it up, I squeeze the hand. See? Then I relax it and let it hang there. I just have my fingers like hooks, and I'm holding it relaxed, and then when I start pulling up, explode up, I squeeze the hand. See? So it's this, hold it like this, and then when I go up, I go like this, and I squeeze it with my fingers. It's like this, just letting it rest there, hooking it, holding the weight with the fingers. And then as I start pulling up, I squeeze it and tense my wrist, squeeze my fingers, tighten my fingers. And then the wrist gets tense too. Down here it's relaxed. When I start pulling up, I squeeze it, tense the wrist and tense the fingers, like that. That will improve your grip strength and your wrist. So I do a few more of these, and I'm going to do a set later on with the normal bicep curls. Right now I'm doing the what's it called? The hammer curls. Later on I'll do the normal bicep curls with this grip. Okay. I have my rehydration drink on the desk. I'm gonna have some of that in between sets. I'm gonna go fill it up. I don't have to go fill it up actually because I have the pitcher, the filter pot, the filter pitcher on the desk. And I have this prepped. This is coconut water. Using an empty whiskey bottle, and I put Himalayan salt. That's my natural rehydration drink. I put a pinch of Himalayan pink salt into it, a little bit of coconut milk, and then top it up with water, which makes it homemade, do-it-yourself coconut water pretty much, with some added electrolytes. What I call God's electrolyte powder. You can call it natural electrolyte powder. The Himalayan salt. Do the left. Sometimes I put my thumb here. Sometimes I have it like this. Sometimes I do it with my thumb like this, which I'll do now. I'm gonna mind my posture now so I don't put strain on my back. Put this on there. There you go. And sometimes I tap my shoulder like this, and then down. Tap the shoulder again, down, And I'm not too OCD about the form. I go by how I feel. I don't have a certain form that I religiously stick to. I know that a lot of bodybuilders, they have a OCD mentality about how you're supposed to do bicep curls. Okay, which is why sometimes if I use the hashtags when I'm training bodybuilding, I will have bodybuilder type people come and whine about my form. You're doing it wrong. That's not how you do it. Says who? I do bicep curls however I want. And you can do bicep curls however you want. The way I do bicep curls work for me. Okay. Now I'm gonna do some of these normal ones. Like this. Do 15 at least. 4. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Go on the left too. And that's 1. And then 2. 3. I consider these to be warm-up sets. I might put on some more weights later, do 10 kilo. And I like to use these to, I'm not just training the biceps. So with the hammer curls, what I showed you before, I'm training my wrist and my fingers, my grip strength, by relaxing it. And then as I start pulling up, I squeeze the hand and tense the wrist. And when I do it like this, relax the hand like this towards the end. And then when I start pulling up, I go like this. So it becomes training the wrist at the same time. And not just here, it's training the wrist too. Because I'm relaxing it, and then I bend it up like this. So I'm training my wrist at the same time. And I'll do 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm letting it roll down. So when I go down, I let it roll down and I kind of hook with my fingers. And then when I start going up, I go like this. I'm a little bit dehydrated. So before I put on the 10 kilos, I start doing 10 kilos, I'm gonna have some of my rehydration drink. Put some water back in my body. There you go. And I lost count because I'm talking while I'm doing it. I've gotta be at least 10 now. Let's say this was 11. 12. 13. 14. Yeah, 15. Yeah. Okay. It's my rehydration drink. You can do this yourself. Natural rehydration drink. I believe this is healthier for you than the commercial rehydration drinks like Powerade, Gatorade, whatever. Why? Because it doesn't have a chemical sweetener in there, it doesn't have maltodextrin or anything else. It's coconut milk, water, and Himalayan salt. So how I make rehydration drinks? Get a glass container. This is an empty whiskey bottle, doesn't have to be obviously. Just whatever you can have liquid in. I fill it up with a little bit of coconut milk. Put in a pinch, around a gram of Himalayan pink salt in it. And then top it up. And that's a natural do-it-yourself rehydration drink. And I believe it's better for you than the commercial stuff. Because a lot of commercials, the commercial rehydration drinks will be, they have things in there, chemical sweeteners for example. Chemical dyes a lot of time too. They have like a neon blue, neon green, neon yellow, like the Powerades. They have some weird color that may not be some kind of chemical color. This is one I sold, Himalayan pink salt granules in the bottom. I try not to spill this now, which is easier said than done sometimes. Especially if you've been training, because when you train, it hurts your dexterity, your fine motor skills. Like if you train, worked out a lot, your arms, and then you try to like sip something like tie your shoes or use your phone, something fine work, it can be difficult. All right, I'm gonna get my coffee now. Oh. When I make my coffee, I have two containers. I have these. This is a cup, and this is a big, what do you call this? Jar, pot, whatever it's called. And I have this. I don't use a coffee machine, a brew machine. It's like a funnel that you put on top of the cup. You put the filter in there, the coffee powder in there, and then you pour it on, and it drips through. And when it's been filled up, in this one, I transfer it, and I have this next to it. Because I'm boiling a liter of water, and I might as well make more coffee. So I use both. And this coffee, this morning coffee that I had after waking up when I made the first cup of coffee of the day. Now I had some coffee left over and this next to my bed, which I like to do. I like to have coffee ready in the morning, so I don't have to go to the kitchen and make it. But the first cup that I made, I had like a third or a half of a cup in here. And then when I made the first cup of coffee of the day, I put in an adaptogen combo tablet, an ashwagandha capsule, an L-theanine capsule, and no magnolia today. Sometimes I put magnolia in there. I see I had a guest in here. What guest? I had somebody right in the chat. Hello. This is Joyax Carcueva. Joyax Carcueva. Filipino people have Spanish sounding names a lot of the time. Carcueva sounds very Spanish. How you doing? Didn't see your comments until now. Sometimes people come in writing and they might think I'm ignoring them, but not necessarily. If you're a troll, you get blocked. So if I don't answer your comments, it's because I'm not looking at the chat. If it takes some time for me to answer your comments, respond to what you write in the chat. This is vitamin C water. proper flexor. Do the crab, standing crab. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna finish this up and I might go live later and do some more bicep curls with the 10 kilos. I did some light bicep curls. I consider these to be warm-up sets. Using light weights, 6 kilos I think. 2.5, yeah, 5. And the bar is 1 kilo, 6 kilos. These were 6 kilo bicep curls. And I may or may not a little bit later do some 10 kilo bicep curls. Put on the extra weights, discs on it. Do some 10 kilo bicep curls. So that's gonna be it. Feel free to tune into my future live streams. And if this is the first time you watch, if this is the first video you come across on my channel and you're watching this right now and you want to see my future content, this is not the only type of content I do. I do live gaming streams, I do a podcast sometimes where I have on a guest or more than one guest. I do all kinds of stuff. I do a conspiracy truth stream, decoding the matrix system. I decode the matrix system. I do Christian content, videos about Christianity, the Bible, God, Jesus, the Bible, things like this. I have all, it's a mixed bag. And what I want to get across, working towards the point, and this is the point. Don't trust that YouTube will let you stay subscribed. So if you see this video, this is the first time you see a video from my channel, and like, I want to see more of this guy's videos, and you subscribe, don't trust YouTube. Meaning, I've had people tell me they subscribe to me and that YouTube unsubscribes them from me, and you won't know, they won't give you a notification. We removed the subscription from Mike Saha 3.0. So yeah, if you want to see my future streams, I recommend you get a bookmark. Copy the channel link, my channel link, the link to my channel, and save it in a Word document as a bookmark on the computer, something like this. And check back from the link, or manually type in Mike Saha 3.0, Mike Saha 3.0, and check the channel manually to see if I uploaded something new, if you want to see my new uploads. Because you can't count on YouTube notifying you when I go live, or that they will let your subscription stay if you subscribe to me, so you will be notified if I upload something new. And yeah, it's gonna be it. I'm Mike Saha. Take care of yourself out there, or don't. It's your choice, as I like to say. I like to end on that a lot of time. Goodbye.